Chapter 4.3, Day 1, Dividing Polynomials. Long division of polynomials. When you divide a polynomial, let's say fx, by a non-zero polynomial divisor dx, so on the top, whenever you divide two polynomials, the top one is called dividend, and then the bottom one is called divisor. You get a quotient polynomial, which is qx, and a remainder polynomial, that is rx. So anytime you divide any number, you're going to get a remainder or a quotient, and you have a dividend and divisor. So the rule for that is dividend divided by divisor equal to quotient plus remainder rx divided by divisor dx. So this formula is going to be dividend divided by divisor equal to quotient plus remainder over divisor. The degree of the remainder must be less than the degree of divisor. When the remainder is 0, the divisor divides evenly into the dividend. So for example, if you have 12 and you divide it by 4 and it's dividing it evenly, so that's why the remainder is going to be 0. So the degree of the dividend is less than or equal to the degree of dividend fx. One way to divide polynomial is called polynomials long division. So this is what we are going to use to divide two polynomials. Example number 1, using polynomial long division. So in example number 1, we are dividing this polynomial 2x to the 4, 3x cubed plus 5x minus 1 by the polynomial x squared plus 3x plus 2. So we are going to complete this polynomial. Complete means that starting from the highest degree 4, the next term is x cubed, and then the next term should be x squared, which is not there. So we are going to add 0x squared for x squared term to complete it. Now we are going to divide this, so we are going to rewrite in a division format. So 2x to the 4 plus 3x cubed plus 0x squared, because x squared is not there, so we are adding 0x squared plus 5x minus 1. And we are dividing with the polynomial, that is x squared plus 3x plus 2. Just like normal division, we are going to make sure to get this number so that we can cancel. So let me remind you what the normal division is. So normal division, when we divide with, let's say 32 with 2. So first number, what we need here is the number that is either 3 or less than 3. So which means that we are going to multiply it by 1 to get 2, and then the 2 is less than 3, so it's going to be 2 times 1, and then when you multiply these two, it gets here. And now the next step is to subtract these two numbers. So just simply we're going to subtract 3 minus 2 is 1, and then we are going to bring down the 2 and see what goes here, so that when I multiply these two, I get either the same number or less than 12. So when I multiply the 2 with 6, I get 12, and I write it here. And now when I subtract 12 from 12, I get 0 as remainder. So you got the idea that this number, when we multiply with this number, it should be either 2x to the 4 or less than that. So if I can get 2x to the 4, that would be great. So I'm going to multiply this by 2x squared. So it's going to be 2x squared. And when I multiply this whole thing by 2x squared, so 2x squared times x squared would be 2x to the 4. 2x squared times 3 would be 6x to the third. And then 2x times 2x squared would be 2x squared. No, 4x, sorry. So that's going to be 4x squared. So you got the idea here. We got this number, we multiply with this, we multiply with this and this. So this whole polynomial multiply with this, and the answer goes in here. And now the next step is to subtract. So we're going to subtract. So 2x to the 4 and 2x to the 4 cancel. So negative 6 plus 3 is negative 3x cubed minus 4x squared, and bring down the next one, that is plus 5x. So the idea is divide and get multiply by the first term. So you're gonna get the first term. So first term is the key. So we try to get always the first term same. Now I have here is negative 3x cubed. How you can get the divisor means this number, you can divide this by x squared. So this is another way how you can get the number. So you can get the number negative 3x cubed divided by x squared. You're going to get negative 3x. So it means that the number we should multiply next one is negative 3x. And when you multiply this negative 3x with this polynomial, the result goes here underneath this one. So the next one is negative 3x times x squared is negative 3x cubed. Negative 9x, so this one with this one is going to negative 9x squared. Next, you're going to multiply negative 3x with positive 2. So it's going to be negative 6x. And now the next step is always going to be subtract. So we're going to subtract. Subtract means you're going to change the sign of this polynomial. So that's going to be positive, positive, and positive, which means that you're going to cancel these two. You're going to get here 5x squared plus 11x, and then you're going to drop this negative 1 down here. And now you're going to decide what number you're going to multiply with x squared so that you get the same number. So you're going to multiply this whole polynomial with 5 so that you can get the polynomial that is 5 times x squared is 5x squared. 5 times 3x would be 15x. 5 times 2 would be 10. And now you're going to change the sign. So that's going to be negative, negative, and negative. So this cancel, you're going to get negative 4x minus 11. So that's going to be your remainder. So remainder is there, and you're going to see, so the formula is fx, which is main equation, main dividend, divided by this divisor. So this is divisor equal to quotient. So this is going to be a quotient plus remainder over divisor. So we are going to have a quotient. So quotient is going to be 2x squared minus 3x plus 5. Remainder is negative 4x minus 11 divided by divisor, that is x squared plus 3x plus 2. So that's going to be your answer. Again, so this one is going to be your divisor, and this one is quotient, and then the inside one is dividend. Now you're going to pause the video and try number 1 and 2, and then we'll go over together. For number 1, your dividend is x cubed minus x squared minus 2x plus 8. So you write the dividend inside, and then your divisor is going to be x minus 1. You're looking for the number that goes on the top here, and you multiply with this polynomial and writing it here. So the number or the variable is going to be x squared. You multiply with this one and then write the result here. So x squared times x is x cubed minus x squared. Now you're going to change the sign. So this sign would be negative and this one would be positive. You can cancel these two because you have the same and opposite. X squared and negative x squared cancel as well. What you're left with is the other two terms that are 2x minus 2x minus 8. Now you're going to decide to multiply something that gives you either negative 2x or term that is less than negative 2x. So we can multiply here with negative 2 and write the result underneath. So 2 times x is negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. I just realized that I made a mistake here. It should be positive 8. So I'm going to turn it into a positive 8 here. And here I'm going to change the sign. So what you're going to get is 2x, positive 2x cancel. 8 minus 2 is 6. So your remainder is going to be 6. So for the answer for this one, x cubed minus x squared minus 2x minus 8 divided by x minus 1, that's going to be equal to quotient plus remainder over divisor. So that's going to be x squared minus 2 plus 6 over x minus 1. So that's going to be your answer. Question number 2, we are dividing x to the 4 plus 0x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 5. Just reminding you that x cubed term is missing, so we're going to write 0x cubed on our own, and then we are going to divide it by x squared minus x plus 1. So now you're going to choose a number that when you multiply with this one, you get x to the 4. So the number that is going to be 1x squared or just x squared. X squared times x squared is x to the 4. X squared times negative x is negative x cubed. X squared times 1 is x squared. Change the sign of all of them. So this one is negative, this one is positive, and this one is negative. X squared, negative x squared cancel. 0x plus 1x cubed is x cubed. 2x squared minus x squared is x squared. Bring down the negative x down, and now you're going to choose a number that you multiply with this one, you get x cubed. So that would be x times x squared is x cubed, x times x would be negative x squared, and x times 1 would be x. Change the signs, you get x cubed negative x cubed cancel. X squared plus x squared is 2x squared. minus x would be negative 2x. Bring down the 5, so that's going to be plus 5. Now you're going to choose a number that gives you 2x squared, so the number is going to be 2. 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times negative x would be negative 2x, and 2 times 1 would be 2. Change the sign of all the terms that are on the bottom. So this is negative, this is positive, and this is negative. The negative and positive cancel, so you're left with 5 minus 2, that is 3. That's the remainder. The formula is qx plus remainder over divisor. That's qx is a quotient plus remainder is 3 divided by divisor.